The French president has told Russia that the use of chemical weapons in Syria is a red line for France and would result in reprisals. Emmanuel Macron says he held a frank exchange with his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin in their first face-to-face talks.
The world's newest president welcomes a political veteran. Vladimir Putin's visit to France comes 300 years after that of another Russian leader, Peter the Great. An exhibition at Versailles commemorating the Tsar's visit gave today's leaders a chance to meet, hard on the heels of accusations that Russian media interfered in France's presidential election.
We're going to say things frankly. But Russia Today and Sputnik did not behave as journalists, but behaved as organs of influence and propaganda, lying propaganda no less.
It's an accusation President Putin denies, but there were more differences over the issues of terrorism and the war in Syria.
A very clear red line exists on our side. The use of chemical weapons, no matter who is responsible, will lead to reprisals and an immediate response by France.
In regards to Syria, terrorism cannot be fought by destroying the sovereignty of countries that are already fighting against internal problems of conflict.
Vladimir Putin's visit has been overshadowed by his support for President Macron's far-right rival, Marine Le Pen, as well as French protests over gay rights in Chechnya and the conflict in Ukraine.
My wish is not to see an escalation in Ukraine. My wish is to see a de-escalation.
Even the Russian Orthodox Church in Paris, owned by Putin's government, has been criticised by rights groups who warn it could be used by Russian spies. Nevertheless, the trip gives President Putin his best chance yet of turning the page and resetting diplomatic relations with Europe, just as his predecessor did 300 years ago. Anne Barker, ABC News.